Have you ever wanted to go into IT or even considered getting an information technology job? If so, it's important to know what IT jobs are, but there are also some aspects of IT jobs that you may not have known, such as information security types and that there are ethics present in IT. All three subjects are very important, and that's what we're going to be spending some time learning more about right now. To start off, an IT job is a career in information technology. It's very, very broad and it encompasses many fields. This involves the study, design, development, application, implementation, support, or management of computer-based information systems. As you can see, the IT field encompasses a lot and it has a great business value. Companies may require certain amounts of personalized code to work in a system, and right now most companies rely on an experienced and valuable IT department to do good work for the company. IT jobs are greatly important in customer satisfaction because of the increasing expansion of the internet and new technologies. These diverse and vital jobs are likely why we have a system that is efficient for those of us who would like to improve efficiency. So without an IT job, we would not have the systems we use today and the technology we use today, and it is safe to say that companies would have a lot less customer satisfaction. The business value is extreme. Companies need their IT department in with helping hands on the job sites or testing technological problems. The IT department is very vast, and you don't actually have to have a computer science degree if you are caring about an IT job. You just have to be interested in and good with technology. Part of having an IT job is knowing about information and information security. Information security is important with individuals and businesses relying more and more on information technology. That means there's a compliance to a number of principles and that you are keeping information safe. So that is why there are certain types of information security. There are numerous ways to make sure your information is secure, but today we're going to talk about three specific types that are generally well known and heard of in their regards. So these three types are regarded as really safe and something that every company needs to make sure their information is secure. The first is confidentiality. Confidentiality is the principle of protecting sensitive information from disclosure to unauthorized entities. Common techniques include access control or cryptographic encryption of data. So basically, they're making the data confidential to those that they do not want to view it. The second one is integrity. This protects against improper modification. So there are a bunch of different kinds of integrity as well. You can use message digest or checksums computed at 2 different times to detect the information, and you can see if it's been tampered with. So if you take the data from a certain time a few months back and take the data from today, you can see the difference. And if it's the same, then that makes sure it's not tampered with. And then the last section we'll be talking about today is authenticity. Authenticity is the principle of clearing the identity of a party or entity. So resources such as digital certificates and authorities are commonly used to identify the participant in an information transaction. So the principle of authenticity is basically saying that you need to ensure that whoever's getting the information is authentic, they are who they say they are, and they are someone who is to be trusted with your company's sensitive information. And these are just basic types of information security, but they're very important. Without information security, we could not ensure that our data was secure, so other companies and maybe malicious individuals could hack into the company and take it personal or professional data that is private. And it also ensures that only the correct personnel can see these items. For example, you wouldn't want your coworkers to know exactly how much you're making in comparison to them. So it just makes sure that everyone who's seeing the sensitive information is authorized to do so. And finally, we're going to talk about ethics in IT. The IT field is ever expanding and ever being utilized on what it can do. That's why IT employees and companies are faced with certain ethical issues. Right now, ethics is supposed to be governed by governmental laws. However, with the spread of the internet and how new it is, the government laws have not caught up to all of the ethical dilemmas that an IT employee or someone who uses IT may face. For example, IT employees have privileged access to both personal and professional digital information, and they have the ability to manipulate that information, which is why companies must implement clear policies to ensure their employees are using technology in an ethical manner. So they must make sure that their employees are using their IT abilities in an ethical way. Most companies have policies when an IT employee finds a different coworker or someone breaking a rule in the company is generally meant to handle it. However, it goes deeper if they do start to break laws, then the IT company and the employee is actually required to show it to the law enforcement. So if you're really thinking of a job in IT, or if you're just confused on what an IT job entails, you've got to keep in mind that ethics in IT are very important and they're actually expanding today. There are also types of information security that are important to know in case you would like an IT job. And also just know that not all computer science majors become IT professionals, and you do not have to be a computer science major to get an IT job. It's a very vast and broad field, and I hope today you learned a little bit more about it. Thank you.